Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's Mariah Amanda, and today we're going to be doing my July bullet journaling setup. So I traced everything out in pencil, so this could go quicker this month, and we're going to actually use the Galaxy Tombow dual brush pens set to do, those are my monthly colors this month. So this is a different monthly layout than I've done before. I saw a picture, I believe it was on Pinterest. So you have a square, perfectly square box, a 7x7, but then you have almost like a header on top. So it's actually, yeah, so 7x7, but then you have a line over top. So it's like basically 8 tall. And so I actually used gray this month. N55 is the gray color that comes in the Galaxy kit. And I just use my square as a ruler. And one thing I did that was pretty cool is I kind of have a key of colors that I'll use to kind of color in either the header or like a dot on the specific day, what the day is. And another thing I really like that I did this month is I labeled the weeks on the side there. So it says 7 week 1, 2, 3, 4, etc. And then at the bottom is basically August. So I labeled that 8 week 1. And then I just went in and did normal lettering for my days of the week and numbers. And then I'm getting a little fancy with a little cursive and my Faber-Castell brush pen. Okay, so what I decided to do for my key is associate a specific color for whatever it is. So for work, I'm using 755. For fitness, 296. Appointments, 676. And vacation is 443. So as you can see, I'm filling in the header here. And that's actually my vacation with the fam. So, and then I filled in my corresponding weekends off for the month. And then I just go ahead and like fill in my appointments, fill in my work, which I don't think I showed here, but then I go to my future log and transfer everything over. Um, just the normal stuff. And one thing I wanted to share too is I'm actually using a bullet journal for work now. It's very, very simple, nothing as fun as this, but it's really helping my job go smoothly. Trying to manage 50 people with another person is hard work. So this month for the cleaning spread, the cool one that I tried to do last month just didn't really work, and I feel it's because I struggled to set it up. So I just decided to do something super linear, just 2 little graphs. So the top is going to be specifically for the bathroom. So I have the different things I'm going to clean. And then the bottom is like my room or my personal stuff. So like laundry, sheets, vacuuming my room. And then my project 30 Days to Simplify. I promise I'm going to start this month. So as you can see, there are a few spreads. The sleep spread is one of them. I kind of did like a setup type deal. So as you can see, when I was setting up my cleaning spread, the days of the month and the weeks, days of the week, and the times were all kind of set up. So I did that to kind of save time. And I did that with my money spread as well. I did the little lines, I pre-drew those. And then I just decided which colors I was going to go in with. So I kind of kept with the like pink and blue and then like green and purple because I have the 4 colors for the month. So I don't know if I show it, but I went back through with the money spread and I used a color for each section. So I have groceries, car, which is like gas, parking, etc., shopping, medical, personal care, tea, and entertainment. And I used a specific color for each one, because I don't know if you saw when I was flipping back to this month's, but I added two little like half pages in the middle, and I ended up tracking my transactions that way because my budget app was not working for 2 weeks and I was like panicking about it. So that really helped me feel accountable um, to my budget. And the title here, I messed up. I knew right away. I was very upset for the bill spread. So I went over it with like solid black Tombow, and I just ended up writing bills in like white and then silver over top to kind of fix that. But again, the bill spread worked really well last month. So the habit tracker. So this is a same basic setup, but as you can see, I'm drawing lines. So I basically drew grids instead of just a big open thing. And I feel like that helped me a lot. When I do the June flip through at the end, I'm going to show you one of the new spreads that I came up with, which is a yearly like tracker, kind of like a pixel tracker, I think is what they're called, for my fitness and my like guided breathing meditation stuff. So to have the habit tracker not be so like black, I used a gray Stabilo to do my horizontal lines. So like I said, some of the spreads were going to be partially set up. So this is my YouTube spread for the month. I don't know if you noticed, but I only posted one video last month. And I definitely was a little bit discouraged because I work very hard and I work very hard at everything I do. And I'm not really feeling like I'm seeing any real progress, which is okay because I just realized like I'm doing this for me. I'm not doing it for anyone else. Yeah, so I definitely have quite a few videos coming. I have like 3 or 4 filmed that I just have to edit. But I'm not putting a ton of pressure on myself because like I've said before, I have a full-time job that can be stressful. So I want this to be something fun for me. I am continuing with this setup, the weekly setup I've been doing. I don't know if you I've seen my Instagram, but I've posted a few posts on it. I've decided not to do like the vertical Dutch door. I feel like I don't need that much space for my daily planning. And one thing I did this month too is everything's super colorful. So as you can see, the purple lines for the notes section on the left, I was doing that in a very light gray, like an N95, but I decided to do it with the purple color of the month, just so that everything kind of works together. And then I went and found a super cool washi tape in my little baby collection that I have. It's like kind of like leaves, so I thought that went really well. So I put that on the top and bottom like I have been. So one thing I make sure I do when I am applying the tape is I almost like don't stretch it completely, like I think the word is taut, so that when it flips back and forth it doesn't like rip or anything like that. So yeah, it's a little bit more green than the teal, but I like the vibes going on. Okay, so now we're gonna pop into like the June review or June flip through. Um, so I liked these colors because of how bright they are, but I feel like I didn't carry them into the weekly spreads. As I mentioned, the cleaning spread didn't really work for me, and as you can kind of see, the sleep tracker, I didn't use it consistently. These are the cool little pages I added. So as you can see, they're like highlighted the transactions, and I did that so I could fill out the graph. And that's my habit tracker. And like I said, sometimes like I made little mistakes, so you can see the little black things crossed out. So yeah. So those are that's last week's spread. So I kind of just did basically the same thing. I just kind of changed up the tape to differentiate what week it is. And then here's my yearly tracker. So I just did 2 little grabs. So the months of the year are across the top and the days of the month are down. And as you can see, I've made some really positive changes starting in like February, and then May is when I started working out again. So I just kind of wanted to see how I was doing with that. But yeah, so that's it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!